So what are the 7 biggest mistakes first-time home buyers make when they're buying a home? Their first mistake is not planning for resale when they look at location and schools. Hey, look, even though this house is back into a freeway or it's located in a less than great school district, it might seem like a great deal to you today, even though you don't have kids now. Somewhere down the line, you're going to have to give a buyer that same great deal that you just got, which cuts into your equity. Your second mistake is not getting pre-approved. Hey, look, the worst feeling ever is when you buy in your first home and you're walking into this $500,000 home, falling in love, only to find out you only qualify for a price of $350,000. Nothing from that point is going to make you happy. Know where you stand before you start. The third most common mistake is hiring an underqualified agent. Every agent has to learn how to sell, but you shouldn't let them practice on you. When your agent hasn't sold more homes than you have, they don't know how to keep you safe and how to point you in that right direction. Ask your agent for their track record. The more homes they've sold, the better. The fourth mistake is, passing on a great home because you think something better is coming along. This happens a lot. You find that home that you think you really like and you know it's going to work great for your family, but you hold out just for that perfect home. So you end up losing this one, the one that you really liked, only to settle for something less down the road when you've lost patience and given up on looking. The fifth mistake is believing the do-it-yourself TV hype when it comes to remodeling. All of these shows on TV that glamorize the idea of gutting a home and remodeling it in a 30-minute show leave out all the grief of having contractors and dust in your home for the next 6 months and the immense cost. You need to know what you're getting into. Look, tearing down a wall and adding a beam isn't always that easy. The sixth mistake is over-shopping lenders. Look, it's always a great idea to shop a lender, get the best rates and fees, but you also need to consider who's going to get you the best service and actually close on time. Hey, look, the lowest rate isn't going to matter if you fail to close on time and you lose the property. Also, don't have a dozen different lenders checking your credit. Look, having 2 to 3 run your credit and get a payment isn't that much of an effect, but when you go to a dozen lenders over a month, it's going to have an effect. And the seventh mistake, and finally, do not buy anything until your house closes. Look, I know you're excited. You've done all your inspections. You're ready to close. The money's in the bank. And yet the number of people who go out and buy new appliances for their house or new furniture on credit, even with no interest for a year, always shocks me. Remember, you qualified for this home based on your existing debt and credit. So when you add debt during the process, you might be surprised you now own new appliances, but you no longer qualify for the house you were going to put them in. Don't buy anything while you're in escrow without talking to your lender first. Look, if this information was of use to you, be sure to forward it to all your friends and family that are out there considering buying their first home.